your eyes. Would you dream for me some paradise? Tell me who you see, 'cause I think I do want you next to me. Want you next to me, but does this work? 'Cause I know I can't get to you. I like the chase, and I know you do too. Am I just in love with the idea of you? 'Cause I'd cross a million seas. Would you do that for me? Yeah, I'd fly this whole world twice if I could be your paradise. Close your eyes. Will you dream for me some paradise? Tell me who you see, 'cause I think I know what you mean to me. What you mean to me, but does this work? Only 'cause we never say what we think. Waiting for the perfect way. Time zone speak. Got me on delay. 'Cause across a million seas. Would you do that for me? Fly the goddamn world 3 times, and I'd run all the red lights across a million seas just to have you next to me. Paris and Tokyo, I'll go where I have to go. Screw geography, but would you do that for me?
It's Tanning Party. I'm back again to bring you another live stream. As usual, it's a Sunday, so I'll be streaming for extra long. If no one watched my Friday stream, the Thursday stream I did, please do watch, because this is why there's a lot of progress happening. This is currently going to be just taking stuff out, so because I don't need any of the material there. Seriously, I have no necessary need for that. Production wise, let me see what. I've added a mod that allows me to have extra energy, so I shouldn't have worries about that, in theory. Just let me close the tabs to make sure I can see. There we go. Everything should be in functional order. So, obviously I'll have to move that. I died a few times in the process. Well, I'm going to blame myself for that. Oh, there it is. These are them. So, energy cells. I can produce a few of these. And, well, practically have a good source of energy. It's practically what I've bought back there. Also, it comes at health as well, so no more worries about losing energy as quick. Although, I will have to get some more materials in the future. Let's double check what I've got here. As usual, I'm going to remove this wall a bit. And I've practically, what I've done is drawn on a post-it note, I have like a pack of them, and drawn out the base layout. This first floor is going to be built first. Then there's going to be a dock bay coming out this way instead of that thing, because that looks a bit ugly there. Then I'm going to expand this out a bit more. Then it's going to be a third floor, but the third floor is not going to have any actual proper purposes. The third floor is going to have the purpose of crew quarters, so anyone who joins gets their own quarters to be living in. Although I think I should tell it, yeah, for everyone to know, let everyone see what I'm doing. Where is it? Where is he? He was currently trying to message me earlier. I'll send him a message. I'm like, there we go. You should be able to join now. And I don't want to leave myself out of the streaming chat as I usually should go there. There we go. I'm in the streaming chat, so everyone should be able to hear me now if they join my Discord. And I do recommend anyone joining that, actually. I like the conversations. I like to know what you guys get up to in your days. Because I don't get the most interesting, literally not the most interesting person. But I provide what I can. Not everyone can be interesting. They may just have a simple life. Nothing interesting coming around them all the time. It's like a new activity. Although I do have to say, it did snow when I went to Wales. I woke up this morning and I just found out, like, and I've just looked out the window and just saw snow. And it was just like, I said no snow! So, it's a bit of a shocker for me, really. I don't really encounter snow. Although, I did do it when it has snowed in Warrington before. Warrington, yes, that's where I live. Should be careful about that. But it has snowed where I am. It's a valley, practically. Oh, wait a second. Sorry about that. I'm going to blame the parents for that because they never seem to leave me alone when I want to be left alone. I want to get this stuff, I want to get these wonderful tasks done. Well, I've got the Cat 6, from Thursday, I did get the Cat 6 Ethernet cable. It's in my computer now. So, the stream should be smoother, in theory. There we go. I've accidentally painted them grey when I want the base to be black. People requested the base to be black, so I'll have to paint the base black. If you want a room in the base to be a certain colour, I can do that. I can do that, simply can. Because the base is pure black and it's going to be hard for me to see. I can understand why why black for the base. So if anyone else to come on, the base would be hidden. Literally, the base would be hidden. because it does look quite, although it is a pure black there, if it was to be if it was to not be sunny, although because it currently is, yeah, the sunlight's coming from somewhere. It is coming from somewhere, but there is low sun coming off. It's gonna take forever, you know that. It's literally gonna take forever. That mine was the best thing I've created yet. That thing is mined so much ore. I just need to empty it and then I can start going to my checkpoints and start mining all that. Seriously, I've got so much need to mine. If I can remember, that's... If I can... Okay, there's gold and cobalt. Cobalt interest, very helpful actually. So cobalt's definitely on my mind. And cobalt is also very need very importantly, as it will allow me to make some metal grids, and metal grids can make heavy blocks. And heavy blocks are more damage resistant, so if somebody did attack the base and they managed to get through the shield, they'd also have a hard time getting to destroy the base because of how much defense is on the base. So really, I've really thought it out. Well, if anyone's wondering how much I paid for the Cat 6 Ethernet cable, I'm kind of annoyed what I paid for it, because I know I could have got a very short, such much more shorter wire, because currently I've got 5 meters and I hardly need that 5 meters. I only need like 0.25. Literally, my computer has got like excessive amounts of wire under there where my legs are, so it is a bit of a mess. The only time you need a 5 meters if either you're having a computer server and you have to transfer all those from a distance, or you have a computer from a far distance and you can't always have it next to you. Or there's the last option, is if you currently have your internet connector in another room and you need that 5 meters to connect it. That's the only times you'd probably need a 5 meter Ethernet cable, and there is a 10 meter, and like seriously 10 meters is server wise and long distance, but there's no need you need to like put a 10 meter cable for the house. Literally, that's nasty. We'll make a state of the room. Literally, the rooms will have wires coming through the doors, and you don't want that. Seriously. I was wondering, I was like looking at my blowtorch and like wondering why that's got a darker shade. Usually darker shade means it's not there when I do have it on me. I think I should create a smaller miner. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Like a normal small miner and then a large and leave my large miner to do that. Because I think the small miner is best off when doing small chunks. The large miner there is how I'm going to get an entire resource of only. I'll put some windows here, but for now I need to fill up this area up. And yep. That's what I should have placed these as well. I just want to get the room done first and then start providing the actual things I need. Well, I hope people enjoyed the intro of the actual video. I was like listening to the entire 50 songs that I managed to download of NCS. I'm gonna send a link for I'm gonna send a promo link to them because it is their music. I've sent a link into the description so people could see there. But I don't think everyone's gonna look there. Usually you get those icons coming down. Oh. Continue building. Get these walls done. I'll put pieces of glass like that across going around the edge, but just get this done. Is it me as this black reflecting very well against the sun? Because I don't like the reflecting. Literally, it's reflecting and it's kind of causing an issue for me to visually look at the actual base. How much? Let the oxygen go below the 15% and then refill it because, yeah, I'm not going to need that. Also, I'm probably going to... That was heavy blocks, isn't it? Ooh, didn't expect that. Seriously. And I'm probably going to adjust it to go... I'm going to probably adjust the ring going around to the edge of there. So I'll be able to get half an asteroid. It'll look nice. I've actually just thought of that now. Just go ring. It would look nice around the base. I'll have a good sized base once done. Hold on a second. Hold on. What? Why is the gravity... Come on. Gravity generator. Oh, now I understand. The gravity generator's not got enough range. Literally, if I go beyond, if I can find it, the edge of it. Okay, it's here. Okay, I'm going to need two of those actually because that is that's not got the best range. Although it is a good range actually. Looking at it, still. Could do more. And I'm going to remove those roof blocks like that. I'm going to make the roof a bit taller. I think this tall of a roof is not tall enough for me. So, and I'm also going to need to do some pipe transfer from that container because that's not going to work for me. Literally not going to work out. If you want me to do something like to the base specifically, do send a message to me. I will read the message. I always do. From this point, I have always read the message somebody sent. If you send a live chat, I always have. Once there's like over 100 people like watching me, then it would be a hard time. But please do comment to me. I will read it. I will read the message. Half light blocks. Definitely gonna disassemble those. Yeah, that's why that's another reason why I want to extend upwards a bit. Give me a bit more space to work with. Still on the female body. Yeah, I really should change my character. Ever since what happened that time. If no one watched the stream where it said accidentally going sexual, then you've been missing out on my videos. Seriously, if no one's watched that, I do recommend. I think all my streams before me, you really should watch because it explains it helps you understand a bit more what I'm trying to do. So don't when you're like totally confused, why am I doing this? I want people to understand what I'm doing. Not be like just looking, thinking to himself, what is he doing? Yes. So, as I said, please watch the streams for this. Or if you want to stick with this and try catch up from this point, there's a lot of all I can tell you, there's been a lot of progress made from the point that I've started the streaming on this world. This world is multiplayer, so anyone who's got this game can join. That's another word for everyone to know. I'm gonna remove those windows. I don't think they'd look nice like that way. And I could add that rim at the end if I wanted to. I'll let you guys make the decision. Should I still keep the rim of the base like that? It does have a good look to it, but probably gonna raise the roof to this tall actually. Have 2 pieces of glass. Yep. Because the floor here is this tall, and I could make the roof this tall, so I'd have plenty of height to look up at. Antenna, I'm going to need to move that one there, this, because it's currently going to go on the loose now. There we go. I've removed that piece of roofing. And I'll be able to increase the roof size now. I won't have that very low level roof. I only made it low because I was trying to conserve materials, but it's now going because I kind of don't want to concern about materials. I was like trying to set myself up, that's why I didn't go for much here. And that wall here is going to be thicker because I don't like it now. It served well, it served me good purpose, but now I don't need it flat. That room needs to be re-edited, definite. Looking at it just makes me think the room could be replaced to a proper room. The reason why this is going here because I'm going to have this as a public room for everyone to be in. So anyone wants to build a little area, like a little shop for anyone, or they want to have some trading, they could build a room for that. Allow them to build a trading club. But I don't want to be building that project. People can do all those decorations. I'm just the main builder, get the base up, and so people can work with it. I've not made any enemies with any other player. Ghost Hunter, not an enemy but an ally, but he's never on anymore because he hates how I've set the game, so he can't go on creative. Screw him. Alicia, Generations should be coming on. That is Black Cat. These are the only enemies I've made. Military forces. Well, they want to make friends with us. They don't want to go war. They really don't want to go against war. There's nothing for them to really fear about me. I literally have not got the best weapons, but I've got a good miner, and I've got a good shield on the base. So if they did try and attempt attack, although they won't be able to deal much damage to the base would still be alive to the most part. So they could deal something to the base, but they somehow still fear me because they want to make peace with me.
Energy low.
I don't need that like that. I think I could have that as a corner block. That's why I'm going to, and also that's why I'm going to get those energy sachets. You know what? I may start making that a little welder, a little welding ship, so I can then might just do this better. Place this for temporary because I know I'm going to be expanding on this base. So much quicker to disassemble, but so much slower to weld.
Energy critical.
Critical. Come on. This base is going to have a new style to it. A new look. A look that looks more appealing to everyone. I don't need to worry about hydrogen until it gets a bit lower. The only time I need to consider about hydrogen is if I was going on planet Earth, and planet Earth is the worst location to try and conserve materials. I know I was trying to build a tunnel here, but it's not looking out so well. I could build the tunnel a bit outwards a bit more, but it's not going to work. The only way I'm going to get this tunnel to work, if I was to come in from the side this way, it's just not going to work me trying to push the ship forward. It's just not going to work. And this piping can be redone. Literally, the pipe can be redone properly. Because I don't think this pipe's not staying. I'm just making so many more projects for myself. One of them will be done at a time. Each one will be done at a certain time. And because I don't want to be stuck, I'm gonna just go to Space Master, entity list. Nope. Oh look, actually, yes. Oh, that's a power block. Don't think I'll need that. That's a large ship. It's just grids that I don't need. Huh. Admin tool, clean up. Player control. There we go. Base is now back. Everything should be a bit more smoother. And there's nothing giving me a very bad warning, so I've removed some of the grids that are kind of going to cause some lag. And that airlock door is going to be replaced. Like, seriously, that is just not the best location for an airlock. And the airlock could be a lot more wider and bigger. There's going to be more air vents. That is sure of an expansion. Trust, that is one expansion to the base. Well, at least I'll have a very good sized base now in the future. And if anyone wants to join, they can, because this is multiplayer. There it is, public. I've not set it to friends, so you don't have to friend request me. So it's personal choice if you want to join or not. Well, I've currently lost my phone. I don't know where. Well, I've lost my phone. I don't know where I put it. So it's a bit of a no-no to me. If you're gonna private message me, do it by Discord, because I can see that. Which I can see any private message on Discord. nearly done digging this area, digging out what I need. And I could get the miner to drill out that little bit. I'm definitely going to have a welding machine, a small ship that does welding, because this is I'm not getting nowhere right now. Seriously, I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not making much progress without the welding. And it's going to be a lot quicker if I get a welding machine itself. I don't have to worry about oxygen as much. I don't have to, although I would have to a little bit. I also wouldn't need to worry about other things. I wouldn't need to worry about energy, because energy is being constantly replenished. There's a couple of things that can be done. Although I've not actually thought of a project for this side. I'm probably gonna have 2 docks, one going there and one coming here. So instead of the middle of the base, side of the base, give it a bit more look to it. The only thing I can't do is technically have auto build on this. Can't have a layer built to make it so much more quicker. Definite mining ship, because this looks like a lot of progress of work for me to do. Like seriously, more work that I can get done before I finished. Well, looks like I've got a bit of a job to do. And I'm going to disassemble those. So, welder, Azarithma. I don't need small. Actually, I do. I don't need awful amounts. Oh, it's medium. It's a medium container I need. I've made so much work for myself. Why have I done this to myself? Seriously. Why have I provided so much work for myself? Like, I don't know why. And I don't really want this welder is going to be practically told to do certain stuff, so shit, it was moving, so I don't want that. So landing gear, small. And motors and a few motors if I have any motors in here. Yep, I do. And I love it. And large steel tubing. I can do some of that now. Should be fine. It should be fine. So it'll be connector. Steel tubing, and I've got little steel tubing upstairs. Computers don't need. I don't think I'll need that many of these. Go to upstairs now. Small steel tubing. Plenty of the stuff. I'm probably gonna tell. If somebody does join, I will give them a helping boost by letting them have about 1,000 of each of those materials. Sounds like a lot, but it's worth it. Giving it to somebody else to start. If they don't want to be allies with me, I'll have to take things into my own hands by starting to attack anyone. Not the least kind thing to do, but it's necessary if I'm protecting myself.
Energy low.
And energy is low and hydrogen is low. I'm going to refill my hydrogen in a minute once I get like 10%, because you don't need to worry about hydrogen in space as much. And one display. I've got plenty of displays for now. Just wait until it starts asking for more. Motors. Luckily I don't need to worry about motors, because if I go upstairs, let's check what I've got. Told you, wouldn't need to worry about motors. Got plenty of storage for the main materials. All the cargo containers is all the main stuff you produce. You know, I don't technically need that there. And I'm not awfully bothered about width and all that, how wide the ship is. It's just steel plates and power steel plates. I should have plenty somewhere. Well, not somewhere. I know where they are. There's a buttload of them. enough to build a massive ship itself. Seriously, this amount of steel plates is enough to build a massive ship. So, in fit those steel plates are going to be there for in the future for a lot of building progress. So that sure works in the future. I don't need a large control. Don't need something absolutely massive. As long as it functions. So camera. So how much? Decent. Done as I needed. To get I'm gonna have a connector on the back. Small, and it's a small ship, like a very small ship, so don't need to worry about that. Gyroscopes, I don't think I'll need that many. So, okay, it's looking good currently. Oh. That's just... It went... Just went. There we go. So, thrusters. Iron thrusters. I don't need large iron thrusters, I'll need small ones. So, I'm probably going to need more thrusters going backwards like that. And I won't need many thrusters going. I won't need as many thrusters on this ship really from the design. The design I've gone is small and simple. Small and snappy. That's what it is. Small and snappy, this ship. Thrusting components. Oh, large steel tubing. No worries about that. I've got plenty of that stuff lying around. And I only need about 100. Take a few of those. Take a few of these. Okay, so I just need power cells and should be fine now with what I've got. I'll let you guys be the judge of this ship. Do you like the size of it? It's very small. It fits where it needs to be. I think it's quite a nice ship to me, personally. My personal opinion, I think it's a very nice ship. It's got all I need. Everything you probably need, exactly everything you need in the ship. Small, nimble. It's probably not fast, but oh yeah, remote control. Not remote control. It's so it's antenna. Why did I forget that? Ah, don't worry. I don't need to worry about antenna as much. It's a very small block. Okay, so I can get that done. Small steel tubing and radar components. Small steel tubing. There we go. That's a functional ship now. In theory, it is a functional ship. In a minute I'll have to refill my hydrogen up. Or I could, yeah, I'll refill my hydrogen up soon. I'm not even going to I'm not even going to answer to that comment. I don't even want to know. Seriously, I do not want to know. And just start transferring these materials as soon as possible. And this welder here, this ship is going to be just docked up somewhere. It'll be docked on its own little mini dock, so it's to be secure for the most part. Will be secure. It's a ship you don't really want to be You could have a ship that's around there for a while. It's practically that. That's what I'm going to describe the ship. A ship you can take around always. You can. If I finish this base, when I do finish this base up, and there's another base I'm trying to build, like a welding factory or assembling, or another base itself, I could start making that and use that welding machine. That's how quick I'll be able to do this job. I could probably make a mining ship this small as well. For the amount of size I've gone for, all you have to do is change the head, and that's it. Literally, that's all you'd have to do. Change the head around. Taking up a lot of steel plates just to get this done. Well, I'll fill one container up itself, just so I'm precautious if anything happens. I think I can fit a few more. I think I can fit a little bit more now. Another 3,000, and then I should be able to start doing the job as I was going to do. There we go. Now I'm going to go down. Go and get the hydrogen. There we go. Hydrogen has been done. Go to Space Grid, Remote Access Control. Connector, either switch lock, so I'll need that. Either switch lock as well, just in case I need to land. Remote control, not so much. I don't want to be turning myself off currently, as it is going to take me some time if I relog. But I'm currently using about 60 mods or so. That's all I can say. I'm using about 60 mods. Space grid, remote control, all info. So headlights, I don't really need to worry about. I'm just going to name these lights. Oh, I think this. Yep. I'm going to need to tell the get the camera mover fixed. I think the camera's upside down. Or not actually, let me check. Just go to the remote control panel. Remote control. Forward direction. Assigned camera. Precision mode. Not with precise. Remote control, handbrake, main control. It's like it's inverted, so that's definitely the camera's upside down. Now place that view. No, the camera's alright, it was just I think I've added too many gyros. The whole ship is like inverted for some odd reason when it's not. And gyroscope. I think I'll just need to set that to half the power here. May need to just remove one because I don't think I'll need that much. Spotlight, remote control. Okay, the controls are actually screwed up on the ship. So, controls movement of a ship. Space, up and down, jump, up. Okay, that is a bit weird. Like, seriously, that is weird. It's just basic controls. Let me check that the ship is working. Forward. Thruster. Let me go from. Autopilot, no color. Assigned camera, camera free, forward. Okay, can anyone explain that? I'm going to go to the I'm going to go to this ship. That's fine. When it comes to this, the ship is like inverted itself. Remote control. I'm assuming that's correct there. And there is forward control, so oh, enable control thrusters, control wheel, initial custom data, precision mode. Tell it to. Can anyone somebody explain? That is not normal. Seriously, that should not be happening. Well, I'm gonna have to go to custom data. Nope. Well, it's being awkward. Well, I'll have to reset the hotbar. I'm not sure if I should report that as a bug itself. So I'm just going to go for the camera itself. Remote control, view, and toggle block on and off. Okay, it's like it's why it's disabled. View, no, don't need that. System interactions. Audio, no, that's other. audio's fine. That's not supposed to be happening. That's fine. But that's not fine. Okay, that's not working for some odd reason. And that's fine. It's now if I try it now, obviously I can't seem to. Okay, that's a bug. That's a clear bug itself. So I'm gonna have to have it backwards a bit for some odd reason. Okay, I'm not even gonna question. That should be working, and that should be working now. But I can still never access the control. Now that's inverted, actually. Control. Well, it's good enough to me. It's just the remote control needs to be fixed because that's a bug itself. Hold on a second. That should be accessible. But it's fine. I'm fine with that. And that's why is he not? Okay, all the ships are acting up for some odd reason. All of them. Entity list. Well, entity list. I'm confused. I am absolute confused. I can look at the ship and constantly look at it, but I don't want to do that. So, player control. Good. I've respawned that to refresh the refresh it, but I am confused. There's so I think I am just confused. I'm seriously confused. Why? Why? Quick save. No, I don't. Quick load. I'm gonna refresh the game. Well, there's currently about 83 mods in there, but the game's just acting up for some odd reason. I'm not sure if just like refresh the game is best off. Oh, I'll just wait. Well, the loading's gonna have to take place again. This will took me the longest when it loads. So long. Such a long time it takes to refresh the world and load it. Oh, let's back up. I'm gonna have to figure out which ways. I'm gonna have to constantly try to figure out and find which way is which, because this is just not gonna make me happy. Seriously, this is just annoying the hell out of me. 1 second, if I just get control of that block. Control, tell it to forward direction, it's backwards. Maybe that's, change it to that is just forward direction is forward, but it is confusing me. This ship is not working for some odd reason. It's doing I don't think it's to do with the thrusters. Maybe removing a gyroscope will do the job. Although that will lead to instability, but and then remove it. Maybe just controlling like this. That remote control block is not working out for me. And you know what? I don't want to do this, but cockpit. I was not wanting to do this because this will make the ship extremely bulky. But I'm going to have to because the remote control blocks are buggy. Display in bulletproof glass. So antenna, go, then it's gyroscope, and that's practically it really. And headlamps. So just the spotlights. What was I thinking? So, bulletproof glass and displays. This should fix the ship now, but I don't believe it's bugging out like this much, seriously. Well, nothing I can do. Absolute zero thing I can do. And so switch lock. At least it's quicker in theory. continue doing this job of welding. I'm missing welding more at once instead of just doing individual. I could put a camera, get a camera, because that would make it a lot more easier for me. So, it's a few of these, a few of these. Seriously, my thrusters did though. Seriously, did that much damage against me? No, no worries. I can collect my stuff now. And I'm going to refill my oxygen bottle. Oh, I'm gonna have to get going for a minute, guys. But I'll leave some music on for you guys so I can start doing stuff. So I'll be back as soon as possible.
always burn me out, love just brings me down. Cold inside like winter leaves that slowly leave the ground. Hey, you come back, I wanna give you a chance. Love me like you used to, so we can learn again. The skin is getting brown, baby, drink your night away. Maybe we will not regret it, you will not regret me. Laying down under the sun, burning love cause we are young. No one tells us what's done wrong, cause it's just me and you. Yeah, it's just me and you. Hold you on the ground, make your eyes roll out. Kiss me all around, baby, do you like the sound of my wasted love? Wasted love, of my wasted love. Hold you on the ground, make your eyes roll out. Kiss me all around, baby, do you like the sound of my wasted love? Wasted love, just my wasted love. Yeah, it's just me and you.
So fragile, like it was built to break off the handle. How'd we get to this place? We're leaving everything behind for new and exciting feelings, but I won't leave you. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new? Only time will tell, but I'll be holding you. 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 I'll be holding Let's slow down. I wanna live right now. I'm not worried, thinking about tomorrow. I'm feeling everything I need from you. It's all I believe in. I know you feel it too. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new? Only time will tell, but I'll be holding you.
sure, but my brain tells me I've been here before. Don't wanna draw any attention to all the crazy things that I shouldn't mention. Not really sure, but it feels like my feet are glued to the floor. Don't wanna open up my mouth, 'cause I'm afraid of what's gonna come out. Life is but a dream. This can't be happening. Wake up, scream. I'm in a twisted reality. Twisted. I'm hearing voices, I'm seeing visions. I'm not sure who's the one making the decisions. Wake up, scream. I'm in a twisted reality.
Well, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Huh. If we count those minutes up, it's like about 5. It's been about 15 minutes upstairs from downstairs. Well, wait a second. Goddamn parents. Why? I'll be glad to get out of the household. Not told what to do. I'll have a bit more freedom. I've only got a few. I need to really charge this up. Inventory. I've got plenty of steel plates for a bit. I think the camera on the bottom is better on the top because they can visually look at it better and see where it's touching. This is in theory quicker. And that's a long strip coming across there, but I'm far from being finished. I don't think this welder is as quick as it could be. I believe I could get more welders on this, making it a bit more straight, proper, a little bit more straight. Or actually, I don't really need it as long. It's just as it just needs to be wide. About 3 wide would do fine. Well, nearly finished with the wall. Well, I'm completing it, that's the one thing for sure. If I think I have to do layering on large areas, I'd say a wide area. If I'm like welding a ship, then use square patterns. This could in theory weld 4 blocks at once if I was to precisely get it to the point, but unable to. I just currently get it done. Just want to get this done in space. I'll have left a lot of expansions. I wish I could get a camera where it welded. It works perfectly. Well, I've done 4 in one go. See, I can get 4 in one go. You'd have to be very precise. This is going to need refilling, but I've got most of the platform done. At least I don't have to keep going back and forth, that's the good thing. I don't want to be constantly going. I don't want to be constantly going back and forth wasting hydrogen when I can conserve it doing this way. There we go. Platform's done. This is one of the most. This is like one of the smallest ships you can go for. That's going to currently have this kicked up on energy. Oh, I think it had. I think it would have done that. Yeah, it's producing more megawatts, but it's not producing gigawatts yet. This base is going to have plenty of energy for a long time. And that's the truth about this base. It's going to have plenty of energy. So control panel, and I want to get these batteries semi-auto. Connector. So batteries, it's going to take about 40 minutes to fully charge. And also, I don't want this connector extracting anything. So connector, don't tell it to turn this thing off. Possibly, if I can find the button. Toggle block on and off. Throw out collect also. Let's just go to the. It'll be to connect. It'll be that, but it's not throwing out for some odd reason. I'm just going to disassemble this room because I don't need it. I'm gonna have a normal a normal conveyor pipe going across for a minute. So I'm just gonna do that. Get a normal piece down. So I won't. That's only there for temporary. finish this up. Okay, that's as it's supposed to be. And you know what, I don't need to actually worry about this because it's already connected to a... I have to remove this piece now, and there's just a load of piping here, that's all. I'll get that removed. As I said, I'll get this done for now, then I'll disassemble what I need. I think I'm gonna have to weld these pieces from the inside. See there, little sun. That causes some problems when it's reflecting. This works best when it's in the dark, the black. Like here, if I was to be a bit more inside the base, this black would work really efficiently. And I'm gonna go to this side of the base. And I'm gonna get a load more steel plates. I'm going to need loads. Yep, going to need a drill, and I'm gonna get my main few tools. So go for there, and that. Finish up. I'm just gonna dig out the service so I can get an actual roof placed without any issues, head bumping and all that. Don't want my head bumping on the top of the roof when trying to weld stuff. I'll have to leave an entrance for entrance and exit for the ship itself, but I'm not so bothered about that really. least I'll be able to get this done. I'd like people to judge. Should I ever go to the moon at all? That large rock. I'm not sure if they should ever go there. Still wish somebody could join me though. This world is multiplayer, and I'd love people to play, explore, and do a few things. Because this room, once I've put this elf on, people can start. I'll allow people to make their little area. Like, they can have it as their little trading port. Although this is going to be a large base, actually. I'll examine this map space. It does make me question: will I ever fill this space up? Would it ever get a purpose? Although I will have to fix that piping issue, as I did say. I'll have a proper piping system. I will get a proper piping system. This is a very wide area. At least all of it's going to be worth it. If I had disasters on, this base would be destroyed before. It would be very destroyed. I wouldn't be able to get much done. Well, get this piece done. Once this is done, I can start welding it up with my ship. So I'll have to refill the ship, and so I will have to refill ships in the future with more steel plate, and start doing the job of welding this place up. I'm probably just going to stick with some light blocks because it is cheaper, and it's easy to carry around. The only time I'm probably going to touch heavy blocks is if I make a new base or any extensions. Or, and this is an or, if somebody was to come on, they could help fill the ship up a bit and start admitting somebody else, and like me together, start replacing blocks, and then just make it so much quicker to just place all the heavy blocks. Just start digging this out a little bit. Right, now this is the job of practically going to this ship itself, and because it's not going to be extracting anything in theory, I should be able to place stuff in the cargo containers itself without it. Thank goodness it's not extracting. I'm gonna just drop my tools off. Fill my oxygen tank, and then start doing it. Literally start getting all the materials I'll need. I'm never gonna run out of steel plates. Seriously. Anyone who joins the world gets a free 10,000 steel plates and 5,000 of everything else here. Seriously, I'm gonna literally donate 10,000 of that, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. So you get a good start. Oh, Discord. See what this is all about. Oh. Okay. It should be. Okay, no, I'm alright with that. Just fill this up. This is definitely going to need more than what I expect. Okay? More than I expect I'm going to need. I'm going to be able to have a lot of workspace. Really shouldn't be sitting down for so long hours. If next time my back starts giving me some pain, I'm just going to do the simple trick of going down the floor and do the plank. Do some of those proper exercises so I can get my back in shape. Although I'm a bit sensitive on the thrusting capability. I'm literally just going at full speed. Start placing it in this other cargo container. They can fit about 11,000 steel plates. I should have enough steel plates soon just to be able to start doing the job again. And this conveyor is going to move. It's not very organised, the way I've placed it. I'm probably going to make a pipe system on the ground, like only enough height just to be able to move under the base, so I can see. Another trip, and I think just one more trip or two, and then fill my energy up because that's apparently dead low. No, I may be able to fill this up before I can get my energy refilled. And continue doing this. Can fit another 2 more inventories full. And as I said, I can film it. My energy's not so concerning currently. It says it's a warning, but it's nothing to really fear about. Minute now. Oh, another Discord. Let me see what this is up. Same one. Well, that should keep them quiet a little bit. You know, I may be able to actually fill that up as well, the welder. I thought this was going to be like my last journey, but my welder can fit some stuff in there, so I'm better off just filling all 3 in total. It's just this other Discord. If anyone's wondering what the Discord is, it's just the one that I've joined from personal point. It's another streamer. Do watch their content. Not at times, but not all the time. Let me close that down. There we go. I don't need to worry about looking in the chat now again. Not until I've got another ping. The amount of steel plates I've got is phenomenal. Phenomenal. It's practically, it's got the same space as a normal cargo container, so I should have enough. Should be able to start doing all the jobs. And burial medium transport. I need that. You know, that's what I need to make, a transport ship. It may be quite a large base. Well, this is actually classed as medium size because people somehow get this to have more purpose, but I'm just doing what I do. So I'd love to see what people manage to fill this base up with. I could, if they somehow manage to fill the base up at all, I will literally just expand out backwards a bit more. And if that does a shocker to me, and they still manage to fill that up, I'll have to go for more floors. But the entire asteroid will be practically a base for everyone to be in. Just this one more delivery, and then I'm going to fill my energy up by going into the ship to start doing the actual job of welding the base. Connector.
Energy low.
Well, it says I have 54 days, and that's real days, so I could, if I was to be active for 2 entire days exactly, I would be able to play with this, be able to be in the ship. So yes, I need to. Yep. So unlock, toggle block on and off, electronal. Says to switch lock, but unlock, collect all, toggle. Just get what I can welded. I believe I could just put more thrusters in this because I don't think that would harm the ship at all. It's not even, but I'd have to expand even further outwards if I'm to fill the whole asteroid. But I've got what I could. Don't say the landing gear's locked and all that. So landing gear, toggle block on and off. Oh. Um. And try to get this. Is that the paint's been scratched off? Those are the textures I like. Like the paint's been scratched off. You only need a small ship if you're just going around everywhere. Well, I'll have to get the ship inside the base if I'm going to do the rest, but this is going to be the boring part for me. If somebody was else to be here, they'd get it done, and I'd be able to make more. I'll be able to start making more projects. Most of this game is just build, build, build. You just gotta wait. And now I don't need to worry about that. I just need to do the this third floor done. Hey, Subway Fairy. Well, the stream should be a lot more smooth. If you've not noticed, the stream's a bit should be more smoother now. The reason why the stream should be smoother is because I've got a new Ethernet cable that allows me to have a better Ethernet cable, so I'm able to release things at a bit more smoother quality. It may not be it may not be a lot, but because I'm not actually putting it to its limit, but it should be smoother, the stream. It's gonna take some time. This is. I wish the black cat could be on. You know he is. Because he usually does come on, and he did wanted to come on earlier, but then he stopped talking. Don't know what went with him. You know, I'm probably gonna put some music on because it is getting a little bit boring for me, and yeah, I kind of want to have something to listen to. I'll put this on, but I'll make sure the audio is low enough for you guys. Okay? I should be more louder than the audio itself. So if anyone, it should be fine. I should have some music in the background, hoping that the music doesn't get heard over. Okay, that seems best. Well, it is working, the thing, but I don't know why the camp. I will put some curves on the base, like I did on the other side, but I will get that done afterwards. Oh, okay, I was scrolled in, no wonder. And the only time I need to be scrolled in is if I was using a gun. Well, I thought they were already in the background because I can't. This is the boring job, this welding. So, it should be a little bit more interesting. In theory, it should be more interesting. Practically the music you're hearing is the one I'm putting in Please Wait. It's practically the music I would have in the start. But I've added a new song into the Please Wait, so if there's a specific song you want me to play that's in my Please Wait playlist at the start of my stream, do message it on Discord, because then I'll put that as it is. The song is number 1 on the Please Wait list. The new song I've added is Paradise, is number 4. But I'll take a screenshot of it as well, just to make sure everyone knows. This one's number 2, this song. So I'll take a screenshot of the playlist and let people decide which song I should have having at the start of the stream whilst I'm setting up. Now this layer is nearly done, and then I'll have to go out again, then start going inside the base if possible, and start filling those layers on. Just fill the top layer and then start going inside the base. Well, for the amount of steel plates I've gone through, I'm far from